Welcome to the city of the Holy Cross of Tenerife, or as it's better known, the sun-drenched cultural powerhouse of Santa Cruz de Tenerife. The origins of the city lie in the planting of a cross by 15th century conquistadors, a show of strength against the indigenous Guanche population, who simply had no chance to hold on to their island. As a vital transatlantic port, the city saw continuous growth, but it's only really been in the last 50 years that Santa Cruz has exploded and is now part of an urban area of nearly 500,000 people. It's regularly ranked amongst the best cities of the world in which to live. Serena and I have just 2 days to explore, so let's get going. I just had to start my tour of the city here because it's a building that I've wanted to see for years and years. Spain's Santiago Calatrava is one of the world's leading architects, and his masterpieces are dotted all around the planet. Here in the Canary Islands, he was commissioned to design a concert hall. And boy, did he create something. In 2003, this incredible building was opened to the public, El Auditorio de Tenerife. It is, of course, dominated by an arch that climbs nearly 58 meters into the sky and defies gravity, forming a wave, a giant wave, that crashes over the auditorium. As you walk closer, the shapes take on a different form. The structure begins to engulf you, and frankly, it feels more like a monstrous spaceship. This is a fact that clearly hasn't gone unnoticed, because over the last few days, a vast film crew has been swarming the site as part of the science fiction series Foundation. Watching over the auditorium, both day and night, are the tallest twin towers in Spain. Now, architecturally, they might not be in the same league, but these towers were built as a show of strength to demonstrate to mainland Spain and to the rest of the world that this city really has arrived. A botanical garden dedicated to palm trees. What a great idea. This used to be a landfill site between the oil refinery and the city, but in 2014 it was reopened as the Palmetum, a garden preserving 600 species of palm trees, principally from the islands of the world. With cool sea breezes, it's just the perfect way to spend an afternoon.
So 1 minute you're in Madagascar and the next you're in Polynesia.
Right in the heart of the city, you'll find the Contemporary Art Centre, the Tenerife Espacio de las Artes. Inside, it's a very spacious building with plenty of light, especially the library section. Outside, it depends whether you like concrete or not. Nevertheless, there's always a fascinating revolving series of exhibitions, not to mention a really cool shop. And it's free. When you finish with the galleries, you can step into the cool TEA cafe and treat yourself to a 3-course lunch for just €12. Buen provecho. If you then want to contrast the cutting-edge modern art with some more classical fine art, then a few blocks away you'll find the Museo de Bellas Artes. Once again, it's free. Well, I was all ready for the classical experience, so wasn't expecting to be assaulted by Johnny Cash, David Bowie and Dave Grohl when I walked in. Of course, you never know what you're going to get with the temporary exhibitions, but that was a cracker. Of the countless superb sculptures in Santa Cruz, I think this has to be my favourite, both for its form and its meaning. Lo Llevo Bien by Julio Nieto. Whilst it isn't the Cathedral of Tenerife, the whitewashed bell tower of the Church of the Immaculate Conception dominates the centre of the city. Although most of what you can see today dates from the 17th and 18th century, the church itself was founded in 1500 upon the conquest of the island. And it houses the historic cross, after which the city takes its name. La Plaza Príncipe de Asturias, one of the city's most verdant squares. And it's also where you'll find one of the most historic cafes, Kiosco El Príncipe. It's the beginning of February, so most of Europe, floral clocks are nothing more than a rather sad patch of mud. But when you've got the perfect climate, you can do anything. We have the Lonely Planet to thank for this recommendation. La Bodeguita Canaria, rustic, flavoursome Canary Island food. If you like cheeses, you'll be in heaven.
And we also recommend
La Buena Vida. For a visitor, Santa Cruz really is a dream destination. All of the sites lie within a compact city centre, and at every turn there's a pavement cafe or restaurant just tempting you to take a rest and sit in the sunshine. It's very easy to see why it regularly features as one of the best cities in the world in which to live. But it's not all about sunshine. There's plenty of style here too. Sadly though, that's all we've got time for. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next journey.